What's going on, guys? Welcome to the COD Cafe. My name is Steven, and I'll be your host for today. And today I have an awesome gameplay for you. It is a 54-3 double Helo pilot domination game on the map Whiteout. So let's go. So in this game, I'm playing Domination. I'm playing with some subscribers and some friends of mine. And yeah, I mean, I got a double Helo pilot. I was playing not campy, but not like super aggressively. I was basically doing what you got to do if you want to get your high streaks. And you have to basically kind of hold down an area, use a silence gun. I start off with a Remington. I end up getting... and I just got commando lunged by this guy. I even heard him coming and everything. I end up getting, like running out of ammo with my Remington pretty quickly, and using MSBS I picked up off some enemy halfway through the game. It had one of those crappy target, it's not target finder, I forget what it's even called, but I ended up picking one up. Oh, tracker sight, that's what it's called. Yeah, I ended up picking up one of those and using that for the majority of the game. I didn't count it out, but I'm pretty sure I came pretty close to a KEM strike in this game. Honestly, I'd rather get high. And does anybody else notice that people's guns just don't show up? Like, I went to pick up that guy's gun, and it's not there. Like, that happens to me all the time. But anyways, oh, I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I failed off of the KEM strike. I would much rather get, not much, but I would prefer to get the high assault streaks and get a high kill game than get like a KEM strike. I just have more fun using the assault streaks in this game rather than specialist. Even though like the assault streaks definitely in this game compared to some other Call of Duties, they're not as good. But yeah, that's enough about that. So one little tip I want to give you guys about the Trinity rocket is on your third rocket, sometimes if you need to do a more precise target like that, the blast radius isn't very good on the Trinity rocket. So what you want to do is actually not boost it in. You want to basically just go like take the slow route all the way down, because if for some reason when you boost it your aim just goes off, like it kind of like veers off to the side, and I probably would have hit the top of that cliff and I definitely wouldn't have killed that guy. Now right here, obviously this is kind of campy. When you're one off of like a high streak like a Helo pilot, you don't want to just be rushing around. And you see, as soon as I got the Helo pilot, that's when I get back into the action and rush in there. And yeah, when you get these high streaks, you don't have to call it in right away. Like, there's no reason to call it in right away unless the game's ending or something like that. So I just thought I'd see if I was in a good position, you know, considering where their spawn was and everything. So I just thought I would keep going for kills with my gun, and yeah, call in the Helo pilot when I thought the time was appropriate. And this MSBS, especially with the silencer, is kind of garbage at longer range. I think everybody knows that. Like, yeah, it's just garbage. Not garbage, but it's not good. There's definitely better options. I'd much rather have a Remington or an AK-12 at long range than this MSBS, especially silenced. And yeah, I was like, come on, buddy, pop your head back out. And you might notice that there's no sound, there's no game audio. That's because my friends were on with me, and I had my audio settings set to pick up their voices, because usually they just, you know, talk the objective and it's cool and it's fine. And I was also live streaming at this time. Actually, shout out to my live stream is twitch.tv/thecodcafe. You can check me out on there. But I had one friend that was kind of like talking a lot and being obnoxious, and so it kind of ruined the gameplay. It kind of ruined the game audio, so I didn't want to ruin that. But so I just figured I'd mention that before I got comments saying, how come you didn't have the game audio? And this Helo Pilot's pretty good. I try and only get it on, or use it on bigger maps, like this one. Siege is fine. Octane is actually surprisingly pretty decent. Stonehenge is awesome for the Helo Pilot, but you want to stick to the more bigger, more open maps. If you use a Helo Pilot on like Strike Zone or I can't think, like Tremor or something with all the buildings, you're not going to get very many kills with it. So typically what I do is I use a more close range gun on the smaller maps, and then on those close range gun classes I have lower streaks and more streaks that are better for close quarters. So whether it's an IMS, sentry gun, dog, Juggernaut Maniac, that type of thing, that just really helps. These Trinity rockets, they're hit and miss, eh? Like sometimes you get a triple kill and sometimes you get like one kill or no kills with them. It's funny how that works. And is it just me, or does it take forever to switch between guns? Like even like I feel like I know I don't obviously have the fast gun switching perk on, but I feel like even though I don't have it, it should still be a little bit faster than it is right now. But that's just my opinion. So I'm just getting ready to get my second Helo Pilot here, and let me know what you guys use for kill streaks. I used to, well, not used to, but for a little bit I was using the Loki, so I was going Battle Hind, Helo Pilot, Loki, and I felt like whenever I got my Helo Pilot, I would for sure get my Loki, and most of the time, I'd say 75% of the time, if I got my even if I got my Battle Hind, I would get my Loki. But the Loki honestly isn't that good. Like, it moves too slowly, it's a little bit too clunky. I would recommend, if you're gonna call it in, wait till there's a SATCOM, because that really helps, because your radar's still up, and so you can kind of see which way you should be moving your reticle. The cool thing about the Loki is that even after you call it in, you still have the Juggernaut doing work for you, so that's cool. And at this point in the game, I'm really close to a KEM strike, and then I kind of fail here. The tracker sight kind of fails me. The guy, it looked like he was coming around the corner, but I guess he paused, and then he came around the corner afterwards, like a second later, and the pause just took me off guard, and I failed the KEM strike. So unfortunately, it is what it is. It's all good. And so yeah, just going to work. Sometimes you can't like aim down. It's like the Helo Pilot is moving and you can't aim down. So what I recommend is if you move backwards, then you're able to move down again. And you don't want to get too close to your targets. You want to try and like actually stay back from them, if that makes sense. Like you can see here where it was kind of forcing my reticle up, so I just kind of moved back. That's a good way to get more kills. Also, it's like other games. First one that comes to mind, Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3, where they have like extra health or like extra protection or something when they first spawn. So you want to actually prioritize the people who are not in, like, who didn't just spawn. You want to prioritize them, and then start shooting the people who just spawned, because it takes you get a lot of hit markers on people who just spawn, and it takes a lot of time to kill them. And yeah, so the game's just wrapping up here. I want to talk a little bit about my channel for those of you who aren't subscribed to me. Basically, my channel is a hybrid of a bunch of different things. I'm not a gameplay channel. I'm not a tips and tricks channel. I'm not a casual commentary channel. I do all of those things. I have pretty good gameplay. I'm not like your freaking triple KEM strike, got people running support for me 100 plus, or GTFO type game channel, but I'm also not like, you know, shitty 1 KD, but I'm really funny, so just watch me because I have a crappy KD or because I'm funny. But I kind of like to think that I try and do it all. What my main focus is for my channel is I really like to take good gameplay and put inspiring commentary over it. So you'll see I have a How to Have a Better Life series, and those are my favorite videos, and a lot of my subscribers, that's their favorite videos. So I'll take a beast gameplay like this and I'll actually put a commentary over it about how to be successful in life, or how to make friends, or this or that. Yeah, so if you guys like that type of thing, then you should definitely subscribe. I do tips and tricks videos, I do everything, so you guys should definitely subscribe. And anyways, hope you guys liked the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and have an awesome day.